Hello everyone, it's Matt here with the Railway again. Thank you for joining me. Just like to first of all say a big thank you for all your views and comments on the review I done the other day on the Midland Pullman train pack. Kind of you to comment, and I hope you enjoyed it. I shall be showcasing it a bit more. It wasn't a long video, had a lot of me waffling on. There was a lot of unsteady hand going on because it was quite exciting to be having it run on the layout first time. So yeah, I shall do a more in-depth video with another loco, probably steam, which will have lighting and coaches as well, just to have a little compare with the diesel and steam loco, which is will be great. So anyway, right, back to today. I have a running video with 3 locos on the railway at the moment. We have 2 J94's and a J83, all from Hornby. I have the boxes down here. The J83 are actually in depth in one of these big boxes down here, but I've got the 2 J94's here. So first of all, I have here the Class 94 Ward Department Austerity 157, and over here I have Norman, an 060ST locomotive J94. Pretty standard boxes from Hornby. They're not the greatest things to look at, but obviously you can put these cards underneath and it shows the logo, but I keep that there just to preserve. Okay, so first of all we'll start off with the J94, the Longmoor Military Railway one. It's an absolutely beautiful colour, shade of blue in yellow livery writing. Has a lot of super detailed features. It's got sprung buffers, the cab detail inside, there's separate moulding pieces on the top here, safety valves, brass ones, coloured though. Even the front bits, all the handrail mouldings on the front, running numbers, wall department 157. Yeah, it's a really good looking locomotive, and for anybody who does a lot of shunting, and it's got a war theme. Incidentally, it's going to be one of those ones you want. Right, so we'll just move over to see the other one. Right, so here we have the other one, a J94 Norman in green. Everything is similar about it to the Longmoor one. A couple of extra detailed parts on the front of the loco, and obviously we still have the sprung buffers at the front, and red piston driving wheels. Okay, so here we have the other one, the J94 Norman from Hornby in BR green. Every detail in the same way with regards to the Longmoor one. We've still got the sprung buffers, all the separate moulding, a couple of extra nice little touches on there as well, a bit more detail on the top, water tank top, for the way to put water, and the safety valves are a different shade. Yeah, it's another great looking locomotive. Pulling power again, it's smooth, it's slow. These locos weren't designed to be built for speed, they were purely for shunting purposes. They were built by the Guest-Keene Baldwin's Iron and Steel Company in 1937, so they're roughly about 485 in total built. So far 56 have been preserved on heritage railways. In fact, actually, a little interesting fact, the LNERJ83 was to be used for the mode of shunting transport during the Second World War, but they persuaded the board to use the Hunslet Austerities, the 060's, to be used during the war for all the shunting work. So the persuasion paid off, and we have what we have now. So most of them were built during the Second World War, between 43 and 64, ideally for shunting. The National Coal Board brought some as well. As I said, I've got the one in the blue livery. They brought 15, they scrapped one was preserved, and they used the other 13. They actually lasted until right through to the 80s. They were still using them in the 70s in the coalfields. So yeah, that's a bit of history on that, and we'll just pan over to the J83. Just a little history on this. They were designed by Matt Holmes. They're called the Holmes J83 D class, an 060 tank, by the North British Railway. From 1901 these were built, 40 were made. They, at the time, they were the ideal shunters with modern injectors, you know, the modern vacuum injectors. Beautiful livery on this one in LNER green, running number 8481. Nicely designed and produced from Hornby. Similar pulling power to the austerities as a model, not in the real thing. These were duties normally consisted of short distance and goods and shunting, so they were ideal, like I said, ideal shunters. They were replaced by the diesels in the 50s, but they were withdrawn between 47 and 62, so they had a long life, but nearer nationalisation they did phase them out. Anyway, right, so enough of... Okay, so we'll start with the J83 on the inside line. I'll just get her going round. Lovely start, nice and slow crawl speed. I won't have her going around very fast because she like I said, she was ideal for shunting and short distance travels. That's why there's only 3 coaches. So yeah, we'll have her going around at a nice cruising speed. Yeah, she looks great. I've not long serviced her, so she's running really well over the points. She was a bit juddery at times. So while that's going around, we'll get the Longmoor Military Railway on the move. I'm going to hooked up. Yeah, she's pulling this with great ease. And I shall just park her up around here, stop her by the signal box. I've got a few private wagons on here. Box. Now, there's a tiny squeak coming from her, but I aim to sort that out. Lovely. I'll get her out of this curve a bit, give her a bit of steam. Okay, we'll get her onto the outer line, sorry. And we'll just set her up next to the other one. So here we have a nice pair of J94's, the J83 rolling past with Thompson composite coaches. So right, I'll leave you with the running of them. Really do only have to run this at half speed because they weren't an engine that was for fast motive power. So, in fact, I think I can turn it down just ever so slightly more. There we go. Look at this one, still going round. Lovely jubbly. They are probably one of my favourite shunters. I think they're a really beautiful looking loco. And there's so many different liveries. that you can purchase nowadays. I'm just going to set the military one off, and at the same time I'm going to bring the other one in to a halt. Just going to come in down here and set into the sidings. Lovely controlled speed. I'm actually going to go and back her into one of the sidings, just so I can move her out of the way and showcase the Longmoor. It really has got a lovely, incredible slow speed. Hopefully it'll go over the points and this gap in the track. We come to a still. Right, lovely. Okay, we'll kick things off with the military railway. Here she comes, crawling around the bend. Okay, right, I've just stopped the engines for a minute and I thought I'd just quickly show you this little feature. I've actually installed a few lights in the ceiling up there, you see. They give it a bit of a moonlight effect. I know the camera quality of the video is very good, but it's not giving the true indication. And I have a little remote here that I can dim, and I press 10%, it goes right down. So if I put it back up, for video purposes, it gives it quite a nice look. Let's see if I could dim it down to 80. There you go. I'll give it a little interesting twist and just try out the new light system to see how it looked. And obviously, I think with the lighting on the coaches and the Midland Pullman, it will look a lot better. Now I've gone for an up view. Now, not bad lighting. Does add an impression of moonlit night. Yeah. Let me know what you think. There should be a little poll info button up the top on what you think about the lighting. Whether adding one more, because currently there is 3. Certainly in being here, looking at it, it looks very moonlit. Obviously the video is different, so, but yeah. But if you'd like me to do the moonlight special, I call it, with a few locos all lit up, then let me know on the poll card, please. That'd be great. They can both certainly pull a load. I'll just see if one can do it. I'll take one of the locos off, so just bear with me one moment. Okay, just for a quick roundup, I've just taken off Norman, and I'll leave you with the Longmoor Military Railway pulling the whole train. But on that note, I thank you very much for watching. Sorry it's been a bit of a long video on a small engine. But yeah, please vote on the little poll cards, and I'll see you all soon. See what comes next. Yes, so thank you very much. Take care now. Bye.